deserves a chance. Every woman has a say. Beyond the noise of empty talk, we're shaping tomorrow today. From our homes to policy rooms, from the streets to leadership. When women stand in their power, the whole nation rises with it. No more silence, no disguise. This is truth, this is time. When women speak, the future listens. Hear the rhythm, hear the signs. A women's affairs, voices strong and free. On JDNRadio 101.5 FM, rights and power, progressing. Women's affairs, shaping destiny. Women's affairs, stand tall, take your place. Every woman, every space. When women win, the nation gains. Women's affairs will lead the change. Not a favor, not a trend. This is justice, this is progress. Yeah, this is women's affairs. Women's affairs, hear the call. Every Wednesday, standing tall. From 1:30 p.m. to 2, JDNRadio, bringing it through. Women's affairs, one voice, one aim. 1:30 to 2, we name the time. JDNRadio 101.5. Women's affairs, alive, alive. With Omolola Kaleye Tamisa. Women's affairs, one Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. to 2, we name. On JDNRadio 101.5 FM. With Omolola Kaleye Tamisa. Voices right.
Every voice deserves a chance. Every woman has a say. Beyond the noise of empty talk, we're shaping tomorrow today. From our homes to policy rules, from the streets to leadership. When women stand in our power, the whole nation rises with it. No more silence, no disguise. This is truth, this is time. When women speak, the future listens. Hear the rhythm, hear the sigh. Women's affairs, voices strong and free. On JDNRadio 101.5 FM. Lights and power, progress see. Women's affairs, shaping destiny. Women's affairs, then talk, take your place. Every voice deserves a chance. Every woman has a say. Beyond the noise of empty talk, we're shaping tomorrow today. From our homes to policy rules, from the streets to leadership. When women stand in our power, the whole nation rises with it. No more silence, no disguise. This is truth, this is time. When women speak, the future listens. Hear the rhythm, hear the sigh. Women's affairs, voices strong and free. On JDNRadio 101.5 FM. Lights and power, progress see.
Good afternoon, beautiful people, and welcome to Women Affairs on your favorite station, JDNRadio 101.5 FM, where we amplify the voices, the struggles, and the strength of women. This is JDNRadio 101.5 FM. Welcome once again to the program Women Affairs on JDNRadio 101.5 FM. My name is Omolola Kaleye Damisa. Today's conversation is a very emotional one and a very sensitive and very important. So we all need to sit down to relax and analyze the topic for today. Yes, everybody is concerned, both the young and the old. We are all concerned today. And if for those that are conversant with social media, recently there is a social media personality that is popularly known as Blessing CEO, where she made headlines after claiming she was battling stage 4 of breast cancer, and she appealed to Nigerians for financial support. Many kind-hearted Nigerians donated money. You know, they were moved by compassion and empathy to donate money for her, especially when she has to put out her house, clothes, wigs, and all of that on auction. That everything is for sale. So people have to donate for her based on compassion and empathy. However, during a live interview on Arise TV, where she was questioned by presenters and alongside a medical doctor and a legal expert, inconsistencies began to surface. You know, she struggled to provide clear medical details. And if you watch that interview, you see she looked so somehow, disappointed, maybe in herself, I don't know, but her countenance shows that she wasn't prepared. Maybe she was not expecting that kind of a rigorous session of that interview where she was, she was asked so many questions and she couldn't find answer. These has raised serious concerns about the authenticity of her claims that she's, at stage 4 of breast cancer. Many of us, if we know, when we say breast cancer, breast cancer is not just something that someone will just wake up and say, I'm battling this or you are going through this. This is a very serious offense. So today, on Women Affairs, we are going to be asking questions. As time goes on, I would open the studio lines, but let me just call out the studio line first. So we are going to talk about this. The studio lines are 07048001015, 07048001015, or 08022102163. You can join us live on Facebook at JDNRadio 101.5 FM on Facebook, or you can join me on my Facebook handle at Omolola Kalejaye. So there are so many questions that we are going to be talking about today. We're going to be asking today, what happens when people fake life-threatening illness like breast cancer? How does this affect real patients fighting for their lives? For those that are really fighting this illness, how does this faking of stage cancer of stage 4 of breast cancer, how does it affect their lives? And how can we protect ourselves from emotional and financial exploitation? And this is not the first time this is happening in Nigeria. I saw a video, maybe that was last year, where a lady has to call out a particular lady that said she has some, maybe a stomach part or so, something of such that she wants to undergo an operation, and then she has to call on, I think one of the blogger on the social media have to help her out. They have to go to the length of donating money, help her to fundraising for her. And the funniest thing is that this lady had to, she was hospitalized, she was in the hospital, and even there was a doctor there, and at the end of the day it was discovered that she was lying, and the doctor there was a fake doctor. All these has been going on in our society. So these are the questions that we really have to ask ourselves, and we are going to be breaking this topic down today, as it's a trendy topic. So let's be clear that breast cancer is not just a trending topic, it is a life-altering disease. It's a very life-threatening disease, and it's something that we really need to talk about. Keep it locked to JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Breast cancer affects thousands of women across Nigeria and the world. So it comes with pain, with fear, financial burden, emotional trauma, and in many cases, loss. We have so many women. I've seen some women on the social media where they don't, they have to cut off their two breasts because of this, because it has affected one, it has touched the second one, so they have to cut it off. I've seen some people like that. I've seen some women like that that are coming, to make the awareness, to create awareness, to let women know about this disease. And we have some that are still battling it right now. We have some that are still under, under a very should I say, consultation. They are still consulting, and they are still, they are still taking control of them. They are still trying to see one or two things that they can do about this thing. And it is a deeply harmful cases. And because if you talk about this breast cancer awareness, it undermines the struggles of real patients when it comes to this lady in question that faked this stage 4 cancer. And also, I will say, it reduces public trust in genuine appeals for help. For people that have this disease that are struggling with it, you see that with what happened with this woman that just faked it, it will reduce public trust in some people that are really struggling with this disease and that are appealing for public donation. Also, I will say it discourages donors, donors from supporting future cases, because we'll say, oh, it could be lie, it could be this. And then another thing is that it emotionally manipulates people who genuinely care. We have some people that are very empathetic. That's why you see some Nigerians donating money for her. And you see some people, they will have to come out and say, wow, this disease, we have to just create awareness about it. And there is also a legal and moral question here. And what is that? If someone knowingly collects money under false pretense, is it fraud? Like the case of this Blessing CEO. Is it fraud? Should there be consequences? And what are the consequences? And beyond the law, we must also ask ourselves as a society, why are we becoming so uncomfortable, or why are we so comfortable with using pain as a performance? Should we call this a content? Is this a content, or is it fraud? Or do we say this is as a result of economic pressure? What do you think this is? And then let's just take a moment to educate ourselves on this thing. You see, stage 4 breast cancer means that the cancer has spread to other parts of the body. That is, like the lungs, the liver, or bones. So when you say you are at stage 4, and this very lady in question that says she's in stage 4, happens that everybody that was just tackling her, if you are conversant with the social media, you see that she was just, giving them feedback, tackling them. Anybody that says she's lying or this and blah, 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 she was just coming out to, I don't know, because like it is said that this stage 4, when a woman is at stage 4 of breast cancer, it means that the disease has spread to other parts of the body. Like I mentioned, that's the lungs, the liver, or the bones. And it requires extensive medical diagnosis, documentation, and ongoing treatment. And that is why it is important to very much for we women to verify health claims before donating, for those that are donating. But first, let's talk about this. Yes, I had to go out to ask some people some questions about this this faking of stage 4 cancer of Blessed CEO, and I asked some Nigerians some questions. Do we just pardon her, or do we just say is this because of the economic pressure, or do we say she wants to maintain a luxurious lifestyle that the luxury lifestyle that she claims? Do we say, because do not forget that she has once come out on the internet space to say that she owns a particular property where the owner of the house had to come out and she was, she pleaded. There was a video that she made. She had to apologize. Now we have this again. Do we say she's fooling Nigerians, or do we call this a fraud? Do we just pardon her, or what do you think? So I went to ask Nigerians questions about this attitude of her. So because she's not the first person. We have some women that have done it in the past. So should we say this is why she's doing that again? And for some women that might even want to try that in the next future. So what do you think should happen? Do you think the law should take its course? Do you think she should be pardoned, or because of the economic prayer? Now everybody is struggling. Everybody is managing. We are just struggling. All of us, we are struggling. Even the rich are crying now. So what do we say is really happening? Should we just let it go, let it slide? Okay, let's listen to some women and men some Nigerians that have spoken concerning this. Let's listen.
JDN 101.5 FM, broadcasting for all.
Check him out. Ìwà tí ẹni yẹn wù gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ti gbọ́ ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó, because ó fi dínà àwọn tó jẹ́ pé yẹ̀sì wọ́n ní orí ìpèníjà yẹn, wọn ò ní rẹ́ni tí ó assist wọn tàbí láti ṣe wọ́n láàánú, so wọ́n á wò wípé òun náà parọ́ ni. So irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ kò yẹ kó lọ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́, ó yẹ kó ní ìjìyà kan tó máa fi jẹ́, kó lè kírú rẹ̀, kó lè kó àwọn tó kù tó bá fẹ́ ṣerú ẹ̀ ní ọgbọ́n, kò yẹ kó jẹ́ kó lọ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́.
Good afternoon, Molola. Hey, this topic is honestly, it is not only those that are doing all this cyber crime, this thing are considered fraud. Even this person taking a stage 4 cancer, this person is a cruel person, honestly. Fraudster, a real fraudster. Such person himself should be jailed. Honestly, I see it as a fraudulent act. Yes, why I call it a fraudulent act is, there will be financial gain. Yes, because, people want to, let's contribute for this person, let's give this person money. Even to those that are in our environment, is a lot of distress to them, because they will leave whatever they are doing. They will make sure, this person must not die. Do you know the trauma? Do you know the emotional distress, damages such person has already created? So such person should be jailed, because fraud, Gidiroshi, fraud. Yes, fraud.
She should be prosecuted. In fact, if possible, highly prosecuted. That is extortion in pretense or in disguise. The issue of cancer is not something that you should just joke with, and it has implication on those that have cancer. Now she has used her own to block assistance that some cancer victim can receive. For instance, now those that truly have cancer, now if they voice out, many people will not believe them based on what she had done. And those that will believe, they will want to receive concrete evidence, maybe medical reports or other tests that they had done. So what she had done is indirectly a form of mockery. The issue of breast cancer is not something that you can just start making as a content or using as a means to extort money from people. That is extortion in pretense. So she should be prosecuted. It's not something that the government should take lightly at all. You don't have cancer and you are pretending to have cancer. You are giving false information about yourself to people. You are using that as a means. You even open GoFundMe or so, using that as a means to extort money from people. From people. Now, those that have the cancer now, how would they will not want to come out again? They will not want to come out to open up to people, because she had indirectly blocked their way of assistance. Hardly will people believe cancer patients now that they truly have cancer. So that is extortion in pretense, in disguise. So she should be prosecuted, and all the money that was given to her should be collected in force.
We're shaping tomorrow, today. From our homes to policy rooms, from the streets to leadership. When women stand in their power, the whole
irú ìwà tí
nation.
arábìnrin yẹn wù kó ń ṣe ìwà tó bójúmu rárá àti rárá. Ó dẹ̀ yẹ kó jìyà nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó nírú àìsàn yẹn tán nídìí ìrànlọ́wọ́ wọn rí. Òun wá sọ pé òun nírú ẹ̀ tí ò dẹ̀ ẹni tó ń parọ́. Ó yẹ kọ́mọ Nàìjíríà fi ìyà tó tọ́ àti tó yẹ kán fi jẹ.
Rises with it, no more sides. Every voice deserves a chance. Every woman has a say.
Nigerians, you have heard what some Nigerians have said concerning this issue. So what is your take on this issue? Let's see if we can, take one or two calls. 07048001015, 07048001015, or 08022102163. That's the number for you to call to, air your opinion concerning this topic, concerning the person that just, fake a stage 4 cancer, and people have to donate, some meaningful Nigerians had to donate money to her, and at the end of the day it was discovered that she faked it. So what do you think? Do you think they should just, though she said she had, at least she has made about 13 million naira, that is what she said she has been able to garner with all the contributions that have been donated to her. So some are even saying that that money should be retrieved back. They should collect it back from her. And some were saying maybe they should just pardon her. And so what are your thoughts about this very afternoon? But then, like I said the other time, I said we have to verify health claims before donating. Henceforth, I'll just advise that we have to verify. Let them put out everything, their doctor reports, the medical reports, the stages, how it happened. But you see, I don't know why some women, you see, sometimes when you talk about women, you see we are fragile. But some women, when you hear what they do, you be marveled. You be like, why are you doing this? For people that really have this problem, that really have the disease, if they should come out, some will not even want to come out because of what just happened, because they will be like, they will not believe me, and they might be at a very critical stage that they need to open up to say it to people so that they can, get help from people. And I think for we, the empathetic people that that we like, when we see things like this and we want to contribute money for such people, I think we should verify their health claims before we donate. And also, I will also say we should encourage transparency, like I said the other time. That is medical report. Let them show us the medical reports, then the hospital verification. Let us know all that. Also, we should support recognized cancer foundations and hospitals. Yes, those are the way I think we can also contribute our own quota. And also, to every woman out there that are currently battling breast cancer, I want to tell you that we see you, and we honor your strength, and your pain is not content. Your story is not for clout. We know. So I would just say, I wish you speed recovery, because we have some people, even this very lady that we're talking about right now that is trending on the social media, the said report that she presented that was on the social media was said to have been, altered by her. It was a medical report of some other person. The lady happens to be a makeup artist, and then one way or the other, she got hold of that report, and that was the report she was, presenting to the general public, that this is her medical report. And at the end of the day, the NMA have to come out. That's a Delta chapter, the Association of Medical Reporter at Delta chapter. I have to come out to say, no, we don't have anything to say about this medical report that she has presented. But all in all, I would just tell us that let's be as compassionate as we can be. For other women that might want to do this, I think this should serve as a deterrent. Even, I don't know, though, like I had, it was said that she has been served a letter. She will be invited anytime soon, and she has been sued, I think by Very Dark Man. She has been sued for her to come and explain herself concerning this faking of the stage 4 breast cancer. So she will have to express herself, and I know that is not money for you to be going to court up and down. So it's just for women that might want to try this in the nearest future. You don't just take, you don't play with people's emotions. You don't just say, let me just come and create content. This is not a content. You should know what you should know where to draw the line when it comes to content making. You should know what to do. You should know what to play with and what not to play with, because this is a serious disease that some other women are going to write down. Some escape through it, and some are still going through right now. So for those of you that are still going through it, I just pray that I wish you speed recovery. May God bless you. And also to other women out there that may want to do, that may be thinking of ways to get money, to gather money, and you just think of a dubious way, do not try it. Do not try, because the Lord will take the course on you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you so much to Gbenga Adesina Ejamuson. Thank you so much for joining me on Facebook. Thank you so much for today. And I hope we have all learned one or two lessons today concerning this very topic. So as we wrap up today's show, just let this be a reminder that compassion is powerful, but it must be guided by truth. And also, let us not allow deception to kill our kindness. For some people, deception, don't let us allow it to kill our kindness. Instead, let it inspire us to be wiser and more informed and still deeply humane. So, I am your host, Omodola Kalejaye Damisa, reminding you that every woman's story matters, but honesty matters even more. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep supporting real causes. God bless you. My name is Omodola Kalejaye Damisa. See you next week. Same station, same time. Bye.
When women stand in their power, the whole nation rises with it. No more silence. Every voice deserves a chance. Every woman has a say. Beyond the noise of empty talk, we're shaping tomorrow today.